Hey guys, French Bear here. Topic of the day. I made a poll about, yeah, is it okay to spray? Is it fair? Is it fair to spray through walls or doors? Uh, you know, like to revive a survivor after he got down, and mostly by Nikolai, or the masterminds. So I got 41 votes, and 56% did yeah, did think that this is unfair. So that's the majority. The majority of the players in this community think that it's unfair to spray through walls or even doors. That was the result. Still, there was 44% who thought this was fair. So you can't ignore that, right? Anyways, what can we take away from that? I say we can take away from that, but most of the people will be, well, people will be fine if survivors will stop running through, yeah, through walls or doors, at least less. So I'll give you a little bit of my experience of before this whole thing happened, because breaking through doors did not happen since day one. Someone found this trick one day, and then people started to know about it. I was one of them, and yeah, then everyone slowly started to use it. At first, this was like a really rare trick that you would use once every like 10 games at best. Maybe let's say 5 really, that would be really rare though. Every 5 good games against a Nikolai, for example. Nowadays, it's in every single game. Maybe not, but it feels like it in every single game. You see someone using this trick, so I think the amount is a bit too much. If that's probably one of the issues. I think it would be okay if that was a rare thing, not just a common thing as it is right now. People don't rely on their coordination as they used to. So yeah, I will share something that I used to see before, which was really cool. I would see teams using coordinations and communication to get to recover from someone who just got downed behind the door. And that doesn't happen anymore. People just, instead of making a good play and just communicating together and coming back from this with some coordinated big play, like actually skill, they just go on and press a button and they spray through the wall after the mastermind who maybe worked his ass off to get that kill with like actual skill. So I do find it personally unfair. I can see the fair part where if it's let's say Bemisment, if it's Bemisment area 3 and you have doors there, right? A map with doors in area 3. Someone opens a door, you can counter that, right? It's not a thing. And then there is Tac Shield. Tac Shield has no counter whatsoever from the survivor side. So in area 3, using sprays against Tac Shields makes sense. You need sprays. So that's one example where, yeah, okay, I get it. Why not spraying through doors? In Area 1, if you don't have Tyrone, sometimes you can't avoid someone getting killed. If you do have Tyrone, you should mostly be able to. Really, most of the time if you get downed, yeah, if you get downed against Nikolai, in 90% of the game it's because you fucked up. And so using a spray to through a door to make up for your big mistake, and you play like and you playing bad when the mastermind just played well, it's not making sense most of the time. At least most of the time. So yeah, I would just like to see those good plays kind of come back, at least partly. Like not having it completely one-sided, where survivors have so much sprays that we don't see anymore. A team be like, hey, what do we do? Uh, like let's say it's area one and you know players are splitting. Like how do we do this? Like uh, do one of the players from the other side try to come back as quickly as they can and maybe help this player who now is solo and maybe get the res. You know, maybe, yeah, so so instead of using a spray, just being able to recover from that through communication and coordination. That's very doable. Um, Obviously, if you're not on comms, that's a bit different, and yeah, that's harder. But on the mastermind side, when you get to down like this, it's kind of a double-edged sword, because if you focus the down and they decide to just give you the minus 30, you know, just they give you the minus 30 seconds for the down, which is for the dev actually, which is not that big. It's game changing, but you can still win again a game as a survivor like this, and it would be just fair. So yeah, you could just give the minus 30 and just try to play really perfectly the rest of the area and come back from it. But we don't see that anymore. People just use a spray. I don't think even remedy from Valerie, for example, is not even is used as much as it could be used. People they have so much sprays that they don't use the remedy that they have, and from Valerie, like even if it's available, and they spray because it's more safe and because they have so much of it. So yeah, that's just something I would like to see again from the any guys who are in a party on comms and talking. Just remove one or two sprays. I don't know. If you watch my survivors right now, just randomly, really randomly. Um, no spray, no spray, spray, nope. That's really random. I didn't make it before, just saying. Do I have a spray? Nope. Nope. And, well, not on Jill. So no spray here, no second chance, and I don't mind. I can take a loss. I fuck up. Well, actually it's not me, I guess, but if someone fucks up, I won't spray. I will be like, hey, well, if I can't get the res, I will be like, okay, I can't get the res, so I will just try to go through by myself, and that's very doable. So yeah. So other argument I would say would be if before, at least before our friends and the Nikolai gets stack shit, mostly Nikolai really. Survivors use more than 2 or 3 sprays, honestly, but it didn't play good. Even if they won the game and it ends up being close, the Mastermind played better than them, for sure, no doubt. More than 3 sprays is just... There are so many games survivors will win, but if you count the sprays and there are more than 3 sprays being used before area 3, it just... That just means the team didn't play well, and they got the win because of the sprays. Meaning, without the sprays, they 100% would have lost. That's just the truth here. So there is that other thing which I found stupid. Like, when you make your survivor build and you're like, yeah, okay, how many sprays do we have in the team? And 1 spray makes sense though, but I don't know if you have like, where is that thing? If you have yeah, pharmacy and 2 sprays at the beginning, or I don't know, maybe more. Some people have 4 sprays. At this point, you just want to win. You don't want to like be winning and be playing better than the mastermind. You just purely want to win, no matter what. Even if you play like shit, you just want to win. Yeah. Anyways, I will stop ranting about players using sprays since I might be biased since I'm a fan of playing without Val. I find it cool and funny in a way. A bit too challenging those days, but yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, that's what I take away from it. So I think it would be good to still see people use this as a trick sometimes, just but to see those good plays come back, because when people say they need spray, I don't believe it. I've seen good plays before. So like good plays without sprays, you know, to recover from a down that's behind the door. It's not impossible. So yeah, thanks for watching, bye.